Hey guys, it's your buddy Glasgow here. Once again, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be about a quick review on how the WWE Raw and SmackDown have been for the past couple weeks. I know I've really done a review on them. Have they kind of picked up the game a little bit? Yes. Are they still fucking up with piss poor payoffs? Yes. And that's always been their fucking problem. This is why they keep losing people in their damn WWE network shit. And why they are losing talent. Piss poor storylines. Has been fucking saying. And sometimes the storylines are bad, it's just the fucking payoffs. Look, for example, there was no reason for Austin Aries. You brought this fucker that's a good cruiserweight from TNA and the WWE and the independents and the WWE. Great fucking performer, a high flyer, excellent veteran, and you don't fucking give him anything. Who the fuck did you put him up against? It's basically Neville every fucking time. Neville. And could he fucking beat Neville? No, you never let him fucking beat Neville. I don't blame the man for taking his early release and fucking leaving. God damn. Oh, we can't win. And he's right, dude. Quit making him go up against Cruiserweight. He went up against heavyweights in TNA, and he made them look good. That's the problem. They need to take creative away from fucking Vince McMahon. He is no longer great at doing this shit. Where they got better, and they have good opportunities to get shit, and they fucking piddle it away. I'm gonna go into an example of what they need to do today. Okay, rumor has it that John Cena is supposed to be on tonight's Raw. He's been appearing on Raw, dark shows, the non-televised ones, as well as SmackDown. Now, supposedly, according to reports, he's supposed to be starting to go to Raw, Monday Night Raw, with his loss to Nakamura. I think it's kind of a bullshit excuse why to go. He should be doing it free willy-nilly because of that free agent status, like I've said. But anyway, how I think they need to run this is, again, like I keep harping on, bring back the Miz feud. What needs to happen today, before Austin even fucking steps out, is the Miz needs to come out with this Miztourage, Axel, Bo, and Maurice. Call out John Cena. It's like, oh, you can't fucking make it on SmackDown. Now it's saying that you're wanting to come to Raw. Why are you following me? You got my ass kicked off of SmackDown and you want to come to Raw and ruin my run? Go to hell, John Cena. I dare you to come down here. I'm going to beat your ass. Now, something that would be even funnier on top of this is have, after making it serious, let's have John Cena's music play. People think he's there, and who comes up but a midget? A midget dressed like John Cena. Everyone likes a dwarf, midget, whatever you want to call him. I call him midget, sorry, that's the way I was brought up on saying him. And have him come out dressed like John Cena, and you do a minor bickering back and forth, and then have the fucking entourage, have him call himself John Wiener. There we go. That just a little bit of poke of fun. And as they start arguing with the Wiener, have Wiener hit the Miz in the balls and make him go down, and then of course have the Miztourage beat up on the midget, and then have the Miz get on it, and then just beating him up. They're doing finishing maneuvers, and as Dallas and Axel go for a very big double team finisher, then you can have the real John Cena come out and save the day. That would be a little good action. Have him grab the mic saying, I haven't forgotten about you, Miz. I'm right here. That sets up the feud for there, and that gives him something to work on right away. Because that's unfinished business with during the WrestleMania match, like I've always said. And I'll get on more on that when I do the Miz storyline, because I don't think I've done that yet. I got so much shit to get to. And that goes for that. And then you could because here are some of the misses they've done. Last week, what they should have done with Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle is a waste of fucking time. You have Paul Heyman coming out bitching about, this ain't fair to Brock, this ain't fair to Brock. And then he goes, but Brock Lesnar will do this. And then if Brock Lesnar doesn't win, he's going to leave WWE. No one fucking cares. I can't stand the man. I used to like Brock Lesnar. Until he turned his back on us and said a bunch of bad shit about his fans from wrestling. So anyway. So what they should have done is Angle should have said, okay, well, you know what? Brock, your advocate just did something very nice for you. I was going to change the match. See, I thought a Fatal 4-Way wasn't really quite fair. I was going to say maybe make it a gauntlet match. Well, you didn't have to deal with all three at once. You could get them one at a time. Or an elimination style match. Something to make it easier. But since your advocate says that you'll take care of it this way, I'm going to let you take care of it, Brock. Thank Heyman. Because then you get some animosity between Heyman and Lesnar. Because when Lesnar does eventually leave, which he will, because he's going to be getting ready to go back to UFC. His suspension's over. Heyman should stick around, because as much as I'm not a big fan of Heyman, he does do it pretty well. He's no Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette's way fucking better. But he can stick around. And because I think it's time to put the belt on someone better. I think it's time to put the belt on Samoa Joe. He's earned it. Good veteran. Roman Reigns doesn't deserve it yet. I'm sorry, I know he's been there, but no, he's not going to get the boost behind him. You can't figure out if he's a good guy or bad guy. Fuck it. Braun Strowman, no. He's not ready yet either. And I'm sorry, Lesnar's not there enough to put fucking butts in the seats. And that's what you need. And that's what the Miz should fucking point out. He should point out that his belt is more fucking important. He's made the Intercontinental Championship more important than that WWE Heavyweight Championship belt. Because he's been there more. Of course, he should probably say that after Lesnar leaves and quits. Because you don't need a feud with Lesnar and The Miz, because Miz has got to work on John Cena. The women aren't doing too bad. I mean, the matches are good. The three-way match was great. Like I said, the matches have been way fucking better. Pretty much all of them. It's just the delivery. It's the punchline. Why do you still have Lana losing? No. Why are you having Tamina lose? Why are you having Jax lose? No, that don't fucking happen. Then he injured fucking Bayley, whether she's really injured or not. Supposedly she has been injured, but it could be a kayfabe injury. We're not sure about that one yet. It looks like they're going with some of my advice. I did a device with Balor taking on The Undertaker. If you go back to my other reviews, I believe, I had how The Undertaker's last match should be, and it was Balor. And I mentioned that Balor's demon personality, that they could swap it with The Undertaker out with Bray Wyatt. Looks like they're trying to make that happen. So the way I said it, that'd be one hell of a fucking payoff to get the Demon King in. And that's how they need to do it. Go to that one if you want to see my thoughts on that one. The angle with Jordan and his fucking son, that was like the dumbest fucking thing. That had no payoff. Worst fucking payoff you could have. Here you go, build this up for weeks upon weeks, and this is it. And he's like, oh, this could destroy me. What, because you had an illegitimate son outside of Woodlock? Do you fucking know how many fucking Hollywood actors and heroes do that already? That ain't going to destroy you. What you should have said, which would have been more helpful, is maybe you could probably keep that storyline, but say, there was a time in my life where I did drugs. And I know I've always told you to explain it and say, hey, I'm going to come clean. I was doing some drugs. There's a very bad time in my life. And then you could throw it in. That was the same time when I was with Jordan's mom. But make it more serious. Like, oh, when I was younger, after the Olympics, I took steroids or some kind of fucking drugs. Make it. That could have been something that would have been serious, even though we still would have, in reality, that's a long time ago. Fans would forgive a star like that for doing that, as long as they got better. Got addicted to painkillers, some shit like that. That would have been a much fucking better payoff. Well, anyway. SmackDown, same thing. Matches are better, but they're still doing the same stupid shit. Let's see how they do this week. Maybe they might start coming up with something better. Cena needs to actually be working both shows on television. So I don't think Nakamura will beat Jinder Mahal at SummerSlam. We'll find out. I don't think they're ready to take the belt off Jinder yet. They haven't worked their way into India. But anyway, that's my thoughts on the Raw and SmackDown, what they need to do today. I haven't decided what they need to do with SmackDown yet. Just going to try and do a quick video. It's running a little long. You guys, as always, go down, like or dislike, and subscribe. You guys take care. And I'll see you all next time.